Well, the epidemiology of functional gastrointestinal disorders is difficult because it has to do with feeding, or very often what is fed and how it is fed, and it has to do also with the infant itself. So it's multifactorial. Important to realize is that when you say a functional gastrointestinal disorder, is that there is no disease, but that it is related to adaptation of the organism to what is fed. And so it's a problem of adaptation. And so functional gastrointestinal disorder for reflux is if you feed too large volumes, it will cause reflux. Same is true for crying. If you eat too fast, you eat too much, it will cause crying. And the same is true if you have problems of defecation, it will cause constipation or diarrhea. So the epidemiology is related to what the infant itself can accept and tolerate, and to what the infant is eating. And the factor which is probably common to all that is the gastrointestinal microbiome. So a healthy development of the gastrointestinal microbiome, or an unhealthy development, which is then called dysbiosis, is probably the cause of a lot of functional gastrointestinal disorders, such as crying and diarrhea, and feeding volumes is probably causing gastroesophageal reflux, and milk often causes constipation and is therefore causing constipation problems. The impact of functional gastrointestinal disorders, if you look from it on the purely scientific point of view, is not very important, because they go over with time. It's not a disease, so it's a question of quality of life, but not of disease. But that's at the same time the major problem, because functional gastrointestinal disorders decrease quality of life of the infant, decrease quality of life of the family, and so they have a huge negative impact on the happiness of the family. So they cause stress, and once you have stress, it causes more stress. So functional gastrointestinal disorders are the cause of a vicious circle of causing more and more and more severe problems all the time. Therefore, it's very important to take them serious and to try to manage them effectively in order to improve the quality of life.